Alright, this video is about, we've had a lot of negative responses to some of our Cuba videos we've done about how the Cuba food is really bad. And not just bad, but uneatable crap that'll make you sick, food poisoning, and we're just lying about the food being okay, and we're sponsored by some hotels in Cuba. This is 100% not the case. Our channel is, this is my channel and my wife's channel. We are not sponsored by anyone. The reason we started this channel is to have 100% honest reviews. They're our own personal opinions on places we've actually been, on what we've experienced. We're also the kind of people that cook most meals at home. We eat our own leftovers. We're not picky eaters. I can honestly say that if you're a family of, let's say, 4 or 5 kids in different age ranges, it might be a lot harder to find some selection that all your kids are going to like. But normal adults who don't mind, a little bit of selection here or there, you're going to have certain things you're going to like. You're going to have certain things you don't like. Depending how picky you are, I understand if you're very picky, there might be not some things that you're looking for. There might be some things you might have to open your mind to and try. Before you speak up and complain about one thing, these TripAdvisor reviews are pretty much a hoax. It's becoming a problem, actually. Let's say you go on an amazing trip. You get home, you tell all your friends, your family, you savor the moments and the pictures forever in your hearts. It goes down in the books as a great tour. But that's as far as that goes, because unless you have a complaint, you're probably not going to be putting it down on TripAdvisor. But if that trip has one little flaw, people have no problem going on TripAdvisor and complaining about a whole bunch of stuff. And honestly, it looks like a lot of this stuff's made up. I'm not saying they're liars, but it seems like it's just more things went wrong than actually happened. It's like they're just bragging about how bad their trip was. We've seen some people give a 1-star rating to a hotel because they got a really bad sunburn. Or we've seen one couple that had rain their whole entire stay that they were in Cuba. They gave it a 1-star because of that. That is not the hotel's fault. That's just random chance. You people have to look before you guys book. There's places and times where you just shouldn't go. You're taking a risk. That's usually why the prices drop. Certain times of the year, excuse me, there's going to be rainy seasons. There's going to be really, really hot seasons. If you don't like those or don't want to play a chance, you're going to spend a little more and you're going to get pretty much usually normal weather. That can still change too. There's a lot of weather systems that come through. Hey, we live in Alberta, and our joke is if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. And if you don't like it again, wait another 10. We live in a climate that it can change literally on the drop of a hat. When you book, you usually book a couple months in advance. Who knows what it's going to be like? You're in a tropical climate with rainstorms, typhoons, hurricanes, and a whole bunch of other things that we don't get back home. So you're playing a chance no matter when you go. We are not sponsored by anyone, so I can say whatever I want. I will call out any place or anybody that says bad things about certain things that we know is not true. Cuba has bad star ratings, which will fool people. Two resorts with totally different amenities might be both a 5-star rating in one of the travel books. However, the price may be much different. If you think you're getting a deal and you stay at the cheap one, you're probably going to be sad. You can't get a $1,000 trip and expect it to be a $5,000 trip. Not in Cuba, not anywhere. The ratings on TripAdvisor are funny at times, and I will do a few videos on the reviews and let people see how much that honestly people complain about certain things that are totally preventable. I understand that there is shortages in Cuba. Water pressure, water temperature, certain things at certain hotels may not be good. We do understand that. But Cuba, if you do your research, is a wonderful place to go, and it can be a very good bang for your buck. We went to a pretty cheap hotel. We stayed at one. We went next door because it was an all-inclusive to that hotel. We went and ate there. We had a little bit of variety. We wanted to go into town to eat different foods and try out different restaurants and do a couple reviews, which we got to do. Yes, the food at the resort wasn't the greatest food. We ate there pretty much every day except for the places that we went into town and we couldn't because we were too full. But I had no problem eating at the buffets. All of the restaurants on the resort were amazing. The buffets were full. There was people eating them. You didn't see people going starving. So I will say that it all depends on the resort. There's going to be bad resorts. There's going to be good resorts. You have to do your homework. Talk to people that have been to Cuba. Come to channels like this that are going to be 100% honest and will show 100% honest reviews of people. Don't go to TripAdvisor, but go to a travel agent. You don't have to book through a travel agent. You can go in, sit down, talk to somebody who can get you proper info. They can reach out to the hotel. They could literally get you in touch with somebody who's been to that hotel. Maybe you can have coffee with them, ask them a couple of things. That's the only way people are going to get honest reviews. So instead of making stuff up or over exaggerating trips on TripAdvisor, just do your homework. You'll save yourself a lot of time, money, hassle, and you might actually get to enjoy that trip that you just booked to Cuba by booking it at the right spot. So thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video, guys.